Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Keira, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Keira's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give while working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Miss Keira has been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we will be sure to show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Now, as you can see, Keira is seated very nicely at Fred's left-hand side, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first command that they're going to go ahead and demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Keira, take off doing that now, and the command that you're going to use is Keira heel, and you're going to simply start walking. You're not going to wait for her to get up and start walking. Just give her the command and start walking, and she will fall in line nicely walking at your left heel position. She should not be lunging ahead and pulling on that leash, nor should she be lagging behind so that you have to pull her on the leash. Also incorporated into our heeling exercise is an automatic sit, so anytime you're out walking with her and you stop, she should sit nicely. Good job. She's a little excited right now, as you can see. Her tail is wagging a mile a minute, but she's still maintaining her composure and following through with the required commands. Good girl. This next command they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command, and the stay command is a hand and voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of her muzzle and the one-word command to stay. Now she broke the command, so Fred said no and repeated the command. Now this is a great command to practice frequently throughout your day to help build up her ability to sit and stay for longer periods of time. When you're practicing at home, start at 1 minute and increase your intervals over time, working up to a total of 3 minutes for your long sit stay. She must remain seated in this position throughout the entire command. And you can see that she is working through this nicely with the background noise of another dog as a distraction, but she still follows through. Good job. Fred returned back by walking all the way around and behind as an added distraction, and she did a great job remaining seated throughout her commands, so he gave her a little pet. It is important when you're working Keira through her commands or asking her to complete her commands that you praise her and give her lots of positive reinforcement when she does work hard and complete her commands appropriately. Fred's going to leave her in another sit-stay. Now he's going to let her hold the sit-stay for a couple seconds here, and then they're going to demonstrate the recall or the come command, where you're going to use her name to call her in.
Keira.
She should come in and sit right in front of you. Good job. And she returns to heel position by heeling around the back of you, returning to your left heel position and sitting nicely. Ready to go. She's going to demonstrate that again for you.
No. Stay.
Now you see that Fred told her no, and she self-corrected herself into a sit. Good job. It's important when she does not complete the command to tell her no. Go back to the beginning, repeat the command, and make sure she follows through. It is very important to be patient and consistent to follow through. Otherwise, if you get frustrated and give up, she wins, and she knows that she wins. She's a smarty. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate is the first of our down commands, and it's the down from a heel position. Use the open flat of your left palm again, but straight down towards the ground, and the command to down. Then give that stay command and walk out to the end of the leash. And with the long down stay, again, she should remain laying down throughout the entire command. Practice it frequently to build up her ability to down stay for longer periods of time. And start at 3 minutes and increase your intervals over time up to 5 minutes. Good job. Fred's going to return back, again walking all the way around and behind as an added distraction. She remains laying down. Great job, Miss Keira. And they're going to heal all that and demonstrate it again. You want to make sure that when Keira first comes home, you're practicing your commands both indoors and outdoors. You want to make sure that you also start with little distractions and slowly over the amount of your training sessions, slowly increase your distractions. And you want to also make sure that for the first couple of weeks you set aside about 10 to 15 minutes every day to work her through her commands in a formal obedience training session such as this video, as well as generalizing your commands both indoors and outdoors. Now Fred's leaving her in a down stay for a little bit, and then he's going to demonstrate the recall command from the down position.
Keira, come.
Good girl. You can also use that leash to guide her directly in front of you if need be when you call her in for the come command. Now they have one last command that they're healing into position to demonstrate for you, and that is the second of our down commands. And that's the down from a distance.
Stay. No. Heal.
Fred's going to heal her out of it because she went to go into a down, and he did not ask her to go down. So you want to make sure that the easiest way to get her back into sit position is to heal her out of it. Now walk out, leave her in a sit stay. She has an itch, that's why she's. Just make sure she. Now from the end of the leash, when you put her in a sit stay, use your right hand to give the down command from the end of the leash.
No. Stay.
Good. Now we've worked up Keira's ability to demonstrate her commands while dropping the leash. This is something that can be done in the future, but you want to make sure that she is completing all of her commands for you 100% of the time with the use of the leash and the collar, with distractions before you work up to dropping the leash. Now we've demonstrated for you all the obedience commands that Keira has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Keira, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.